What is going on, guys? Zuggy Fishing here, back to you with another video. I hope you guys are so well. Hope you guys are living positively, confidently, awesomely. Guys, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, leaving a like on this video and a comment. Just want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for 13.4 thousand subscribers and almost 100,000 followers on TikTok, almost 10,000 on Instagram. Actually crazy. So happy you guys could stick around for my journey and be part of it, because it wouldn't be possible without you. Actually love you guys so much. We just dropped some merch, so go click the link in my description. Go check out my merch. We'll be doing a full product line reveal very soon on the channel. Hey guys, I have a very special video for y'all. Something appeared in my mailbox today, and no, it's not a mystery tackle box. That would be cool though. It is actually the new Googan Baits. If you guys didn't already know, Googan Baits actually released 2 new soft plastics. They're actually releasing another hard bait later in the month of November. They released 2 new soft plastics. One's called the Explode Toad and the other's called the Rattlin Chunk. These baits right here, this is the Explode Toad. This is the Rattlin Chunk. I have 2 Explode Toads because I'm actually gonna be giving away one of them on my Instagram page. What you guys have to do to enter is subscribe to my YouTube channel and go follow me on Instagram at Zuggy Fishing. The link is in my description. I'll be picking a random follower to win this. Increase your chance of winning this pack of baits if you guys direct message me why you want to win this pack. I'm gonna be getting into these baits today and doing a little review on them. First one we're gonna be starting with is the Rattlin Chunk. Before I start, if you guys don't know what Googan Baits are, it's a phenomenal company ran by the Googan Squad. The Googan Squad is an awesome group of content creators, fishing, hunting, outdoor stuff. It's just so awesome. I'm a huge fan, and I'm sure you guys are too if you're watching my channel. The Googan Squad consists of John B, Lunkers TV, Flair, AP Bass, and Wood Run Reel, Lojo Fishing, and Lake Fork Guy. Let me know if I'm missing anybody. I'm a huge fan, and I've been a huge fan for as long as I could remember, and they've actually inspired me to start my YouTube channel. So you got to connect with One Googan a little bit. Flair was on Griffin Fish and I's podcast. Go check out the podcast. The link is in the description, or just search the Southern Lure Podcast on Spotify. Did a YouTube video on this podcast. You guys go check that out. It's called Talking Everything Googan featuring Flair. The first bait I want to review today, the new Googan Baits, is the Rattlin Chunk right here. I ordered the Rattlin Chunk in the June bug color because it's literally my favorite craw color. The Rattlin Chunk is basically the Kraken craw with a rattle in it. These baits come in at $5.99. $5.99 for a pack of 7. This is the Kraken craw right here. This is the OG Googan Baits Kraken craw, your basic craw imitation. Now let's open the Rattlin Chunk. Smells amazing. Got the Rattlin Chunks right here. We're gonna open them up. You have it, ladies and gents. There is the Rattlin Chunk right here. This is actually my first time looking at this bait. I literally got these baits in the mail and I literally shot right to the camera. But there is some slaunch sauce on this thing. It is very slippery, has a lot of scent to it, which is what we love. This is the June bug color. It's pretty much like a dark purple type color. Probably one of my favorite Googan Bait colors. Now this is the Kraken craw and this is the Rattlin Chunk. Now, there's a little comparison right there. The Kraken craw, a lot bigger presentation, different craw styles. Rattlin Chunk, a very shorter presentation, and there's a rattle in it. Kraken craw obviously has no rattle in it, just your standard soft plastic. The Rattlin Chunk, a shorter presentation, but there's a rattle. Hopefully you guys could hear that right there. It's a much smaller presentation than the Kraken craw, which can be an advantage in some cases. Rattle, I think it makes it 10 times better. So the way I would fish this bait is either Texas rigging it or on a trailer. I would actually most likely use this as a trailer and use the Kraken craw Texas rigging. I would use this on a spinner bait, a chatter bait, or a jig. Standard Kraken craw could be a good trailer for that. However, the Rattlin Chunk with the rattle makes it 10 times more abrasive in the water. If you guys have any bait with a rattle or some pizzazz, like this Kraken craw has a really abrasive rattle in it, so much more attraction. Especially if you got these long craws swimming at the same time as the rattle, definitely gonna be hooking up on some fish. More attraction, more abrasiveness of these baits. Now, I was actually watching the Googan Squad channel and I saw a really cool feature about this bait. You can actually remove the rattle if you want. Right here in the head of this craw, there's a little hole. I don't know if you guys could see that on camera. A little hole right there, and there's the rattle right at the head of this craw. You can actually remove it. I'm actually gonna see if we could do that. So basically, I'm just gonna push it out, kind of just like move it out a little bit, push it out. Oh yeah, it's coming out. There you go. Okay. Okay, all right, there you go. There's the rattle. There's the rattle, ladies and gents. The 2 little silver clackers in there that make that rattling sound, easily taken in and out of this bait. Rattle just causes so much more attraction, havoc in the water. It's phenomenal. Baits that have rattles usually produce more fish. I think this is an awesome idea that the Googans had. When it came with the rattle, which creates that more abrasive action, more traction, and you could take it out, use it for other purposes as well. Let's put this rattle right back in. easily slides back in. Yeah, it is not hard to take out this rattle or put it in at all. That's an awesome feature, and it is actually patent pending. So there's 7 Rattlin Chunks that come in a pack, which I think is really good for $5.99. Slaunch sauce, the salt content with the rattle. Oh my gosh, if you guys use this thing as a trailer or Texas rig, you guys are gonna catch some fish. Especially in this fall time, bass are keen in on craws before the winter time. The Rattlin Chunk, a phenomenal bait. I think a lot of people are going to say, you know, what's the difference between the Kraken craw and this bait if you can remove the rattle? 1, it's a different presentation, and 2, it's just a different style of craw. This bait is great for Texas rigging. This is the Kraken craw. Rattlin Chunk is a phenomenal trailer. I would recommend using it that way. If you guys want to Texas rig a craw, leave it on the bottom, use the Kraken craw. However, if you guys want a trailer, I would either use the Rattlin Chunk or the Saucy Swimmers. It's stuff right there. Bait has an innovative design. It's 2 3/4 inches. Got fast action, it has the rattle chamber on it. Stuff with salt, slaunch sauce, it's awesome stuff. I have to give this bait a solid 5-star rating. Honestly, I don't really see any flaws with it. I've not fished this bait yet, so I cannot comment on the durability. In the Googan podcast, they actually talked about how the durability has improved. So I have to think of this bait pretty highly. Definitely gonna be using this all the time, fall, spring, summer. The winter is a different story, but the Rattlin Chunk, phenomenal job. All right, the second new Googan bait that has been released. This bait is called the Explode Toad. You're probably thinking, what is the Explode Toad? I'm actually shocked the Googans came out with this bait so early. This is the Explode Toad. Right here, ladies and gents, we have the Explode Toad. It's basically a soft plastic topwater frog. I am actually so excited to use this thing out in the water. I love me a good soft plastic frog. You guys can roll this thing over mats, along banks, over structure. It's a phenomenal and versatile bait. This is the packaging of the Explode Toad. This is a quick little picture right here. Got this in the green pumpkin color, in the watermelon red color. Again, guys, I'm giving away one of these Explode Toads on my Instagram. All you have to do is go follow me on Instagram at Zuggy Fishing. Let's open the Explode Toad. This is my first time looking it out of the package. It's pretty sick. So basically, just unlatch these legs right here. You can also unlatch the inner legs just like that. Perfect. So now you got your free-flowing legs right here that are disconnected. This is what the bait looks like close up. And here is the other side. So if you guys don't know the functionality of this bait, it's basically a topwater frog. This frog, I recommend Texas rigging it on a 5/0 EWG hook. Basically, when you cast this thing out, it sits on the top of the water, and if you slow retrieve it, these legs just kick up water, creating an abrasive action. As much water as possible, kind of like a buzz bait almost. People often refer this thing as a buzz toad, but I think this bait is awesome. This thing is filled with salt and the slaunch sauce like normal. It has side ribs, which are very realistic. If you guys could see that, it's kind of like a rigid side right there. Very realistic stuff. Then you got these hyper fast legs right here. What I like about this bait is the size. This is a bigger profile bait. A lot of the toads like this I've seen in the past are very small, and actually is very hard to get out in the water. It is lengthy, and it kind of has some mass to it. You should get this bait out as far as possible, roll it along the banks, roll it across structure, have long parallel cast, allowing that strike zone to expand immensely. It has some mass to it. It has the length, a total of 4 inches long. It's got the big old belly, extremely aggressive action. It kicks up water, creates that havoc in the water, creates that reaction strike, looking like there's a little injured baitfish or toad on top of the water. In the back, you got your simple slit where you could Texas rig. To be honest, this bait's pretty sick. I didn't think Googan was going to come out with this bait so soon, but they did. Big move for fall anglers as well. I think you guys are definitely going to be enjoying this bait if you guys get this. Phenomenal scent as well. There's 5 Explode Toads in this thing for $5.99. Pretty decent considering the big size and the mass of this bait. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, just a little review of the new Googan baits. Rattlin Chunk right here, and we have the Explode Googan Toad right here. I think these things are pretty versatile, pretty unique. You guys know I love Googan baits, and I'm definitely going to be using both of these baits out in the water. You guys are going to be seeing them in some future videos. Definitely think they're worth the money for the uniqueness, the scent, the style, the mass, all the cool features. You guys know I love Googan baits, and I will always embrace them, but if I honestly think something's not good, I will tell you. This is always the best policy when talking about fishing. I think these baits are legit awesome. I love the Rattlin Chunk with the rattle, the small profile, and I love the Explode Toad with its mass, length, and aggressive legs. These baits are awesome. Guys, don't forget, we're giving away a pack of Explode Toads on my Instagram. all you have to do is go follow me on Instagram at Zuggy Fishing. The link for that is in the description. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome video. Thank you so much for making it to the end and watching. The Rattlin Chunk and the Explode Toad, pretty awesome stuff. I love these things. If you guys enjoyed this view of a little new Googan Baits, guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, leaving a like on this video and a comment. Let's go make sure to go follow the Instagram to be entered in the giveaway. I love y'all with all my heart. Let's go pick up the merch. The link is in the description, as well as all my other social medias. I appreciate all the love and support with all of my heart. I honestly do. I love you guys so much. This wouldn't be possible without you. I love you guys so much. I can't express it enough. All right, guys, be positive, just fish.